How do you handle disrespect? This question is crucial because if there's anything a man might risk his entire life over, it's disrespect. Often, you hear that women are emotional and men are logical. Yet, when men face disrespect, they often abandon all logic. You see this frequently on the road. A minor incident can escalate into men fighting like there's no tomorrow. Here's the harsh truth. Worldwide, men are languishing in prison cells. They'll never experience freedom again, all because they responded poorly to disrespect in a single moment. It's easy to judge these men, but eventually, you'll face a similar test. Someone will say something to you or your loved ones that'll make your blood boil, and you might react foolishly. Warriors develop solutions to this issue. So in this video, we will go over 8 lessons of a warrior to handle disrespect. Watch until the end, because the last one might just be the most crucial. Number 1, stay calm and don't retaliate. When someone disregards or insults you, it's tempting to let anger take over and seek revenge. But this is dangerous, because lashing out aggressively, even if it feels justified, usually worsens the situation long term. Instead, stay calm, take a deep breath, and detach your emotions from the situation. This allows you to see things from a broader perspective, like watching pieces on a chessboard. This brings clarity and makes you realize that most of the time, the situation isn't worth a response. Disrespect itself isn't harmful. It's our interpretation and thoughts about it that trigger feelings of hurt or anger. When someone disrespects you, remember that their behavior reflects their own thoughts and opinions, not a divine judgment of your true value. They aren't God, so their negative opinion is meaningless anyway. This shift in perspective can help you maintain your inner calm and make a rational response, if one is even needed. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying to tolerate or accept disrespect. You should handle it with self-control and dignity. By remaining calm, you show that you're not easily swayed by external events. Number 2, set clear boundaries. Being a warrior is far from advocating passivity or becoming a doormat. When someone disrespects you, you don't have to silently endure it, nor should you respond with uncontrolled anger. You can be both calm and assertive. Establish clear boundaries that protect your dignity. When someone crosses those boundaries, communicate what was done wrong and how you expect to be treated. Maintain strong eye contact while doing this. Don't look at the ground or break eye contact like a coward. Be firm with the gaze of a lion. This instantly shows that you're serious about your boundaries and that you respect yourself. It lets others know that you demand respect, no matter the circumstances. Setting clear boundaries doesn't mean being harsh or unkind. It means being firm and confident in what you stand for. When you respect yourself and your boundaries, others will be more likely to respect you too. This self-respect is crucial in maintaining your dignity and commanding the respect of others. Number 3, reflect on yourself. Most people like to blame others, always thinking it's someone else's fault and never their own. It's important to always self-reflect and be brutally honest with yourself to see if you've done something to trigger disrespect. Ask yourself questions like, is there any truth in what the person said or did? Did I say or do anything that provoked this situation? You might find that you've made a mistake, and a simple apology could de-escalate the situation. Always self-reflect. It helps you gain a better understanding of the event and your own role in it. Reflecting on yourself is not about self-blame, but about gaining clarity and understanding. It's about recognizing your own actions and behaviors and how they might have contributed to the situation. This level of self-awareness can help you avoid similar situations in the future and improve your interactions with others. Number 4, consider the source. When someone is insulting or demeaning, pause to reflect before reacting. Is their behavior a reflection of their own pain, insecurity, or ignorance rather than an accurate judgment of you? Don't take brief interactions personally. As a wise person once said, "He who takes offense when no offense is intended is a fool. Yet he who takes offense when offense is intended is also a fool, for the wise man ignores insults." What people attack in you often mirrors what they attack in themselves. So let it roll off your back and have some compassion, because some people hate themselves. Considering the source of disrespect can provide you with a new perspective. It can help you see that the disrespect is more about the other person's issues than about you. This understanding can help you remain calm and composed. Even in the face of disrespect, it allows you to respond with empathy rather than anger, which can diffuse the situation more effectively. Number 5, acceptance. No matter who you are, you will face disrespect in your life from when you're a kid to when you become an old man. No matter how kind or strong you are, we all encounter disrespect in life and there's no escaping it. Why? Because disrespect is a part of life. Accept this reality and focus on what you can control. How you respond to it is where your power lies. Understand that while you can't control how others treat you, you can decide how you react to disrespect. This frees you from the unnecessary burden of anger and resentment by adopting the warrior's principle of acceptance. You're not passively tolerating disrespect, but actively choosing to remain unfazed by it. You're focusing on what truly matters and channeling your energy into areas where you can make a difference. Life's challenges, including disrespect, are opportunities for personal growth and self-mastery. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or resigning to being disrespected. It means understanding that disrespect is a part of life and choosing to respond in a way that reflects your true character. It's about finding strength in your ability to control your reactions and maintain your composure. Number 6, use humor. Using humor as a response to disrespect is a subtle yet powerful art. It's an underrated way to diffuse tense situations. Imagine being met with disrespect and instead of fighting fire with fire by becoming angry or defensive, you respond with a funny and witty joke. This humor shifts the energy of the interaction. And often the person who disrespected you will feel awkward because your lightheartedness shows you have no bad intentions. This approach reveals that people often show disrespect out of their own insecurities or frustrations, and a humorous response can catch them off guard. Changing the dynamics of the conversation by employing humor, you're displaying emotional intelligence and self-control. You're choosing to rise above the negativity and create a more positive atmosphere. Even in the face of disrespect, this practice isn't about belittling or dismissing the disrespect. It's a way of diffusing tension and promoting more respectful and productive interactions. It showcases your ability to maintain composure and respond creatively. Using humor can disarm your adversary and demonstrate that you are not easily rattled. It shows confidence and strength, and can often turn a potentially volatile situation into a more manageable one. This may sound crazy, but sometimes the best way to deal with disrespect is to just listen. Listen to the disrespectful person to gain a better understanding of their concerns and issues. Active listening is a superpower. It's about tuning into the other person's concerns or issues, even if their delivery lacks respect. Instead of reacting defensively or shutting them out, just try to listen actively. You want to understand the root of their concerns, even if they're masked by disrespect. By doing this, you're demonstrating that you want to see the bigger picture. Active listening allows you to peel back the layers of disrespect and see the underlying issues. Once again, this warrior approach isn't about condoning or excusing disrespectful behavior. It's about fostering understanding and empathy. By actively listening, you're showing that you're not allowing their negative behavior to trigger a defensive reaction. Instead, you respond with curiosity and compassion. Now, this isn't easy to do. It requires you to remain stoic and display emotional intelligence. But if you do manage to do this, you'll sometimes find issues that you wouldn't have been able to find otherwise. Keep in mind that sometimes a person may have good reason to be upset, but their emotions can mess up their delivery. Listening actively can sometimes turn a hostile interaction into a constructive conversation. It shows that you value the other person's perspective and are willing to understand their point of view. Number 8, choose forgiveness. When most people get disrespected, they explode in anger. But the superior option is to forgive. Warriors believe that forgiveness is not a favor for others, but a gift you give to yourself. Think about it. Holding on to resentment is like being chained. And although you may think your resentment is justified, the reality is that your resentment only limits you and not anyone else. Forgiveness is the key to inner peace and happiness. However, forgiveness is not always easy. Sometimes it takes time, and it doesn't mean forgetting what happened. Instead, it means choosing to let go of negative emotions that harm you more than anyone else. We should forgive others, but not recklessly. Forgive with wisdom, compassion, and justice. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It's not surrender, but victory. Until next time,